Haven't done one of these videos in a while, haven't I? How's it going, everybody? WBS here. Finally getting around to doing this. I've had this for like 2 days now, but it's just been sitting around, but finally unboxing it. This is going to be an unboxing of the Emerson WBS12. As you can see, this is what the radio looks like. This is a Walmart exclusive radio that I ended up buying. I was very skeptical on buying this because it is 1050 hertz, and I don't know why we are still making 1050 hertz radios in the age of SAM. This radio is brand new to the market, by the way. I get there's computer chip shortages, but come on, there's been shortages since like 2017. Like, can we really not figure that out? Whatever, I don't know, economy stuff, whatever. Anyways, this is what the radio looks like. I was very skeptical buying it just because it's 1050 hertz. I don't like 1050 hertz radios. I have a strong hatred for especially 1050 hertz radios made during the age of SAM. But the reason I went for it is because this can wirelessly charge your phone. And it is also only the second ever radio that I believe is also touchscreen next to this guy. So, yeah. But this is what the radio looks like. It kind of reminds me of the build of the WX167 and WX268. 1 to 7 weather band, NOAA, 15 watt wireless charging, Type C and A USB charging port, FM dual alarm clock, indoor temperature display, made with eco-friendly components and packaging. There's that. What does that say? USB Type C charger port, SmartSet time and date. Interesting. There's the bottom. It looks like this is just a notice about daylight saving observation in certain parts of the world, or the country rather. And alright, let's just get into it and open it. Just flips out like so. So out comes the adapter first, which appears to just be stuck in the styrofoam. Let me see if I can just push it out here. There we go. Is it wired into the radio? It might be. We'll put that there. Here's the owner's manual, which I might have to reference because I've seen 0 videos on how to operate this thing. Next is the radio. Let's see if I can't just do this. Alright. That's the rest of the box, so just a piece of styrofoam. Taking one out of the bubble wrap here. Okay. And here it is. So is it? Wow, it's wired into the radio, the power plug. That's weird. Okay. Here it is. Looks kind of odd, I suppose, but whatever. So these are tap. You can't press the button. This is the only button on the radio, I think. Big screen with my bed head, my camera, and the reflector. Power, volume, band, tune, snooze, dimmer. Let's see what we got the back here. It looks like this is where you would put your phone for the charging. Antenna. Says USB. There's those USBs they're talking about. USB-C. How many batteries does this thing take? Looks to me like that takes 4 AAAs, so there you go for that. At least I want to say those are AAAs it needs. Interesting. Hello, why is my alarm going off on my phone? I don't remember setting an alarm, and yes, my alarm is the warning tone of an SFA 1150. not much else to say. I guess we'll just have to plug it in and see what happens. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, because I don't need this right now. I was originally going to put my WX150 back in, but if this wirelessly charges my phone, I might just keep the WBS12 plugged in permanently. Or at least until summer when I get my AC. But I guess it also all depends on whether I can actually like power the thing with some of the USB ports on the back. And I really do not have the space for this radio by any means, so what I'm probably going to do is just kind of put it where it might be hidden between my pillows, like in the little alcove underneath my headboard. But whatever. So let's take this. Crawl kind of behind me here. Let me just move a couple things real fast. So messy down here. What can you do? Alright, let's see if this actually even fits down below with the screen. I'm just going to take, you're going to see all wires flying everywhere in the camera. Alright, and that does fit down there. So let me see if I can't angle this correctly, hopefully. Well, this is weird too. I just noticed this. Take a look. So while the antenna just looks like really weird where it comes from for the radio, but look at this. It's got like an actual tip to it, almost like a metallic version of the EAR10's antenna, which is kind of cool. Actually, you know what? Kind of looks like the Recom's antenna. Monday night through Tuesday. Also, just checking something real quick. I think WX193 had been having a couple issues. Let me see here. Cloudy and 48. Sound like they do. Alright, back to business here. Let's see if I can't show you, or at least try to show you what I'm trying to do here. I'll have to lower the antenna for it. Might be able to just do that. This radio could just serve as my new phone charger. Alright. Let me get a visual on the screen here to see if it does any lamp test, because I'm about to plug it in. And 3, 2, 1. What the hell is going on with the time? Wait, it's matching the time. Wow, it just actually like matched real time. It's an hour off though because of daylight savings, but what can you do? There you go, folks. Alright, let's see here. Let's try... Okay, you know what? Let's get some light. I like that apples, huh? Alright, let's try tapping power. Yeah, so you tap it for the volume. That's interesting. Let's see here. Band. Tune.
Through Tuesday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-20s. Highs around 40.
Okay, we cannot get WBS575 from here, but we can get WBS193.
Highs in the lower 40s. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy. Lows in the upper 20s.
I need to figure out what D6 means. Okay, let's try that again. So yeah, I need to know how to fix a time, what D6 means. I guess that is my indoor temperature. 76 degrees in my room right now. 75 rather. And I think it's in alert mode, based on what that says. So let me... This is just a screen dimmer. That's pretty cool. Let us refer to the owner's manual, because I don't know if there's a menu on this thing, and that could be a problem. How the hell does this... Oh, it's folded. What is this, like a brochure or something? Alright, it has just occurred to me that there may be shit on the bottom to control. What? Yes, there is. Okay, I did not notice that. Why is it angled so weird? I don't like that. God damn. Okay. So we have, what the hell does that say? FM memory storage, clock set, alarm, and time zone. So let's hold down time zone. See what happens. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, it's gonna tell me what zone. Right? Let's try that again. What the hell time zone am I in? This is very difficult. I'm not sure I like this. Unless I'm just completely stupid. Zone 1. Okay, Zone 2 is Eastern Time. Alright. Manual clock. Press briefly the clock set button once to see the year, date, and sequence. To restore time display mode, leave it idle for a few seconds. Press clock set until the year flashes. Okay. Is it on the bottom here? Where's the clock set button? This is so confusing. I don't like this at all. Clock set, clock set, clock set. Okay, it is on the bottom. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I don't like how this radio is designed at all. So far, at least. Press briefly the clock set button once to see the year, date, and sequence. To restore time, setting the press and hold clock set until the year flashes. Okay. Press and hold. It's 23. I don't like this one bit. Yes, it is the 30th. And we're an hour behind, so we need to go back one. And hit set again on the bottom. There we go. Okay. Alright. Got that out of the way. Let's see what other crap we have here. Leap year, don't care. I can do it manually now. Alarm, don't care. FM, don't care. Weather band. Receiving an emergency alert. The weather alert function allows you to set the weather radio to standby mode and receive a loud signal warning if there's a severe weather emergency. In standby mode, press and hold the snooze button to disable or activate the alert function. The alert icon will disappear or appear on the screen. If the alert function is activated... So let's just test pressing and holding that. Okay, and there we go. So now it's not in alert mode. Let's put it back in alert mode. And the question is just how loud this thing is, too. Otherwise, that's about really all I care about. An ultra-fast wireless charging pad is built in on the top, so we'll have to test that out. USB port for charging. Sensing room temps. Changing the lithium battery, which I'm not going to care. Okay, that's about really all I care about, I think. With just our time and all that. So I will reference this at any other point, should I need to. Otherwise, I don't want to. Because this thing, I don't like those buttons on the bottom. But there you go. So let's see if from down there I can
Saturday, December 30th.
grab a signal on WNG575.
Some light rain was falling in 43. Light rain.
I'm going to try to angle this so that I can have the antenna
Portland was cloudy.
raised,
The
but
temperature
then still
was
get
38
it.
degrees. Burlington was cloudy and 34. weather summary for New Hampshire and western Maine. A trough will remain over the region today, bringing some light precipitation.
I think that works.
Clouds clear off by Sunday morning south of the mountains, with mostly cloudy skies lingering through the remainder of the day in the north.
I'll figure out a signal. Now let's just don't need that no more. Let me get my phone. Now let's test out this wireless charging. Oh, and it is charging. How about that? Alright. Oh, no, it's not. You need to get it in a specific spot where it charges, I think. There we go. Charging. I have the 14 Pro Max, so I'm compatible for, like, tap to charge. I'll zoom in. As you can see by the green, it is charging. Well, I'll be damned. Alright. That's gonna be it, folks. This is gonna be the very confusing unboxing setup of the Emerson WBS12. Okay, reception's not so good. This might be a WXL after you, me.
Chance of rain 40%. Friday, sunny.
Yeah, it has a little indicator down there that it is charging the phone. So there you go, folks. Alright, that's gonna do it. That's gonna be the unboxing setup, like I said, of the Emerson WBS12. Alright, talk to you guys later.